Shalom. I want to start by saying all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Salutations to the elders, to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Yakim around the world, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and truth and sincerity. All right, and this is my response video to the video the elder Uriah had done about examining yourself, whether you be in the faith or not. Now that's a serious thing, and the man had given great examples about being in the truth. Shit you'd be going through, you know, slippery slope climbing up a hill and climbing down a hill, how both scenarios are dangerous scenarios. I'm going to go to the scripture. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. And I mean the breakdown was good, very good, you know. But there's no but. The thing is, when you examine yourself, paying attention, when you really paying attention to yourself, not to be on a cloud higher than everybody else, but examine yourself whether you going off, whether you fucking up some way somehow. Because if you're going to examine yourself whether you be in the faith, then you have to pay attention to if you going off, when you going off, how you going off, what did you do? You know, if you're treating brothers right, you're treating people or brothers in the truth right. You know what I'm saying? If your behavior is off, if your spirit is off. Alright? And then also where it says whether you be in the faith. So you would have to pay attention to if you're doing this right, man. If you're actually living to the T, the best of your abilities. I mean, you know, because some shit we can't do, but at the same time there is shit that you can. I mean, there are things that you can do. You know, and then it says prove your own selves. Now, when you're proving yourself, there's something you're going through. There's something you have to do. All right, it's something you have to do. Because when it says to proving your own selves, you have to endure something. This, like, when you in the truth, shit's gonna happen, regardless. You know what I mean? Shit's just not gonna go the way you want it to go to. There will be something that will happen. You can have a good car, a nice ass home, a bad bitch, an okay job, but something will happen. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the truth, when you're actually really in the truth, you know, anybody can tell you, you know. But then at the same time, some shit just, shit be happening. Brothers go through shit. In the truth, you will go through all types of shit. Alright? Now there's a scripture that says, through much tribulation shall the righteous man enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Now, this scripture says to prove your own selves. Now, you have to endure. Alright? You have to go through something. You have to examine yourself to see if you're prepared to go through what it is you're going to go through. Because Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Shit will get very serious. Very fucking serious. Alright? And it says, know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. Hey man, you reprobate if you ain't down with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Point blank period. If you ain't in the truth, then if you in the truth and not in the truth, then you better off going fuck off somewhere. You know what I mean? You wasting your own time. You might as well just you know what's coming to you at the same time. But the shit that you would have to go through is meant to prepare you, man. Alright? Because it's just shit that has to happen. It has to. This is This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. So, listen, knowing that Yahushua said this, and then thinking about the examine yourself scripture, man, you really have to pay attention to the shit that you're doing. You really have to pay attention to whether or not you're trying hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you're doing enough videos, whether or not you're preaching correctly, you're giving the wrong breakdowns or not. You know, you have to pay attention to shit like that. Because if you are, then you're feeding other people false doctrine, or not even, if it's not according to the word, then it's false doctrine, and their salvation is on the line. You know, because they're listening to you. So, with that being said, you really have to pay attention to yourself and the spectrum of self-correction. All right, not to the point where all you see, or in your mind you're the only person in the room type, but on a correction type of thing. All right. Now being in this thing, man, you're gonna go through something. You know. Now when I said that earlier, but the whole reason I said that is because if you're not prepared to go through it, then it could be the one thing that knocks you, that takes you off the whole, the whole ride of being in the truth. All right. This is Psalms chapter 119, verse 143. Trouble and anguish have taken hold on me, yet thy commandments are my delights. So no matter the shit that you go through, because in this you're gonna go through something, whether it's bitches, bills, Esau, you know what I'm saying, dealing with heathens, you're gonna go through something. You know what I'm saying? But when you at the end of the day, you come back to the scriptures and you filter everything out through the scriptures, and you're gonna learn that it's something that has to happen. You know, it's something that you have to endure. You know, the scripture says that he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved. All right. So you have to go through it, no matter what. And just like the scripture the brother had brought out. Hey, just like the example the brother had brought out about climbing up a hill, you know, or climbing down a hill. How both situations are dangerous, because when you're climbing up a hill, gravity's gonna pull you down, and when you're trying to go down a hill, you might not be the only thing going down that hill. There might be some heavy shit right behind you, and then gravity's still pulling you down. You know, being in the truth is like climbing up a hill. It is a dangerous ass thing. It's something that has to happen. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's so much shit you have to pay attention to, where you're stepping. You know what I'm saying? If this is a stable spot for you to grab on, to pull yourself up. You know, if that's gonna fall. Now, being in the truth, you know what I mean? You'd have to examine, you know, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, if this is gonna make you go off, if that's gonna make you fall out the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's shit that you have to pay attention to, and for you to apply to yourself, like the scriptures. You literally have to apply the scriptures to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you know what, man? Hey, that's the point. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.